Good day, people. Good day. Good day. It's your guy, Inspired Seeker, reporting to you live from nature once again. Hope this message finds you well. Today's message is entitled Understanding the Narcissist Cycle of Abuse. Airplanes, guys. It's a little breezy out here, too, so you may hear a lot of noise in the background, but pardon that. You focus on the message, all right? So, we're talking about the narcissist cycle of abuse, all right? If you've been entangled with any type of toxic individual, huh? Even though we're going to focus on narcissistic individuals, but any type of abusive, toxic situation that you find yourself in, huh? It has not been a straight path, right? It has come and gone. It has gone on in cycles, all right? And there's a reason for this. Okay, I released a video a few days ago on trauma bonding, all right? And we concluded that trauma bonding happens during this cycle of abuse, all right? During the cycle of abuse. So in this video here, we're going to focus on the cycle of abuse and go more in depth on it, all right? So the cycle of abuse is simply how the narcissist spins you, I should say, right? How they spin you, all right? And it typically goes in stages, right? There are 4 main stages to this cycle of abuse, all right? The first stage is what I call the Brewing stage, all right? And this is the warm up to the actual abuse, okay? At this stage here, the narcissist will poke at you in order to get a reaction from you. They may do things such as provoke you, huh? They may blame you, they may accuse you, they may disrespect you. Okay, this is the warm up to the actual abuse. All right, this is where they're looking for you to give them a reason, essentially. All right. Now we know it's natural, it's normal human behavior when you're being attacked to fight back. All right, and so when your narcissist is attacking you this way, not provoking you, not blaming you for something you probably didn't do, huh? Or blatantly disrespecting you or disrespecting folks that you care about, okay? Or accusing you of something that you didn't do. It's natural human response to stand up and fight for yourself, all right? And this is the response they want. Okay? This is the response they want. They want you to meet them with a bit of aggression, all right? So they could have a reason to actually abuse you, all right? So this is essentially the warm-up stage, the warm-up to the abuse, all right? Like I said, they may use tactics such as blaming you, disrespecting you, accusing you, provoking you. They just pushing your buttons. They just messing with you because that's just how toxic individuals are. They can't invest their energy into building, they rather destroy. All right, so that's the warm up to the abuse, guys. That's the initial stage. All right, now let's go to the next stage. The next stage is the actual abuse. Okay, the actual abuse itself. Okay, now this abuse could be in the form of intense anger. It could be in the form of rage. Okay. It could be in a form of verbal abuse, physical abuse, or even sexual abuse, all right? At this point here now, they've provoked you, right? They've pushed your buttons, and you've reacted to them, okay? They've pushed your buttons, they're looking for a reaction, and you've given them the reaction they wanted. So now, they have a reason, or in their mind anyway, they have a reason to actually abuse you, right? And like I said, this abuse may come in the form of what? Intense anger. It may come in the form of rage. It may come in the form of verbal abuse, physical abuse, or even sexual abuse in some cases. All right, guys, let's understand this. The narcissist is an evil individual who thrives on poking at others and hurting others and seeing others in pain. Okay, so there's no limit to how far they may go. All right, to get under your skin. All right, so in the initial stage, they've gotten under your skin, you've reacted to them, and now they're pouring on the abuse, right? Whether it's physical abuse, verbal abuse, or it could be in the form of intense anger or even rage, okay, to intimidate you, all right? So all these are forms of abuse that the narcissist could go into once they've initiated the cycle, huh? They've created a reason, and then they go into the actual abuse, all right? Now, following this, the third stage in this cycle here now is the reconciliation stage. Okay, this is when the abuse done happened, whether physical, verbal, anger, rage, sexual, whatever. And now, maybe you're keeping your distance from them, you're minding your business, you don't want to deal with them because, of the way they've treated you. So this is when they'll come back and butter you up. Okay, they'll come back and butter you up. They may apologize, huh? Or they may love bomb you. Okay, gaslight you, or even accept the fault. Okay, they may even accept the fault, but then go into blame shift. Right? They may say, "Yeah, I messed up, but it was you who caused me to do that." Okay, they're gonna say you provoked them. All right, instead of being responsible and accepting what they actually did to you, they're gonna flip the script and put it on you. All right. Or they may come at you in the lovely way, right? Love bomb the heck out of you, all right, and beg for forgiveness, all right. Apologize for hours, just butter you up so you could open back up and let them in, all right. All of this, guys, falls under the reconciliation stage. So, like I said, they may love bomb you, okay? They may come and be nice, bring you flowers, bring you gifts, huh? They may apologize to the moon and back for you to forgive them, huh? Or they may gaslight you, right? Or they may even blame shift, all right? So, what they want you to do at this stage is for you to accept them back in, all right? For you to let bygones be bygones and open up so they can come back in, all right? And so you do this. You accept the apology, or you fall for the love bomb, or whatever the case, all right? And then what? They move on to the next phase, all right? The next phase, the final phase, which is the normalcy, what I call it, okay? The normalcy. So at this stage here now, this is when you've gone from stage one, which is poking at you, provoking you, getting under your skin, to stage two, which is the actual abuse, to stage three, which is reconciling with you. So at stage four now, everything is back to normal, right? Everything is back to calm. Everything is back to normal. So at this stage here, you guys are back on good terms. Everything is everything. And you're back living life like regular folks again, all right? But make no mistake, guys, all right? The normalcy only lasts for a very limited time, all right? A very limited time period, because knowing who a narcissist is, it's only a matter of time before they do it again, okay? So the normalcy typically lasts a month, maybe a few weeks, a few months, All right, it depends on your personal situation. All right, but the main idea here is the cycle. All right, this is exactly how the cycle works for the narcissist. So now they've completed one cycle here. All right, give it a little bit of time. All right, you live normal for a little bit, and then boom, the cycle begins again. Okay, it's as if they get bored and want something to do. Okay, so the cycle will begin again, and boom, 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 they'll run through the whole drill again. So it becomes a cycle of punishment and reward, punishment and reward, punishment and reward, and it's through that, okay, through that pattern, through that cycle, that a trauma bond can be developed. All right, as we shared in a previous video, it's during this cycle, it's during this cycle, it's during this pattern that trauma bonds are usually developed, because you become accustomed to going through this entire process, right? This low high, low high, low high pattern, right? You become accustomed to it, and you build a psychological response to it. All right, so that's the narcissist cycle of abuse. All right, stage one is the brewing stage. This is when they'll provoke you, they'll poke at you, they'll get under your skin to get a reaction out of you. All right, stage two is the actual abuse. This is when they'll pour on the abuse, whether physical, verbal, sexual, intense anger, rage, whatever. Okay, and then stage three is when they'll come back and pretend to be sorry for what they did and try to reconcile with you. They'll say sorry, they will apologize, they may love bomb you, get you a bunch of gifts, and get you to forgive them. All right, and then the final stage is when you forgive them and accept them back, and everything go back to normal. All right, and then the cycle will repeat. All right, so I hope I made it clear enough, guys. If you enjoyed the message, drop us a like, and if you're new, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be notified next time we upload a video. We do our best to upload every single day. And also share, guys. Share your thoughts in the comments and share with loved ones so they could be up on what's going on. All right? Everybody needs to be aware of how some people operate in this world. All right? So let me leave it here, guys. Until next time, peace, love, and more life.